Okay folks, I'm going to have a go at cooking a roast pork dinner tomorrow. I've got my grandchildren coming up, 3 of them from coming down from Queensland. I've got my daughter and her husband, that's 5. I'm Glyn and myself, so that's 7 of us I'm going to be cooking for tomorrow. And Glyn and I haven't had many really decent meals. We've had a couple, but mainly meals of convenience, because it's been convenient. I've had a lot to do, I've had a lot to worry about because of the my wife's funeral on Monday, and they all come down for that. And then I've got on Monday I'm going to have a house full because our 2 nieces, Lisa and Christina, will be here. Our nephews, Stephen and Philip, will be here. Beryl's cousin Michael and Jane won't be able to make it because they'll be in Vanuatu on holiday. They've already left for there now, and they won't be in Australia for the funeral. So I'm still chasing the link for all her family in the UK, and for Mike and Jane, and some other people that have asked for it, for the internet, for the service. So what I've got here now is a boneless leg of pork. I'm just gonna get some paper towel. I haven't done a proper dinner for a long time with the hassles I've been going through with my wife, and then I've got to start adjusting to life without her. That's going to be the hard part, because I'm already struggling with it, you know. 60 years was a long time, but I'm strong. I'm a strong guy. I've no doubt. They say time's a great healer. Well, we'll see. But this is a fantastic piece of pork. I bought this to have with my wife and family when they came down from Queensland, but unfortunately my wife won't be part of it now. But I certainly know that she'll be there in spirit. Anyway, what I've got here is a tray, and I'm going to put it in my Ninja. This has been defrosting for 2 days now. It'll be 3 days tomorrow, and I've had it air drying in the fridge, and I've just got to take it out first thing in the morning, and we'll take it out first thing in the morning, and I've just got to make sure that butchers never, they do it that quick, they never score it properly. You've got just a few hair in the middle and that's it. What about the rest of it? But what I like about this piece of pork, there's plenty of fat on it there. So that should give us some really good crackling. So he's not done any cutting here. I have to do this every time because they never seem to get it right. You don't go too deep. Right, I've just got to put that back the way it was. And oh. Just open a few of these up. But I'll take it out a couple of hours before, just to get it to room temperature in the morning, and I'll cook this tomorrow. And then I'll oil it and salt it, and that's it for now. Well, I like the layer of fat there. That should give us some good crackling. And I just thought this Saturday today, I just had coffee with my daughter and her husband and my son, and we went to a place that Beryl normally go. I used to take Beryl to when we were shopping on our shopping day. So we had a good morning there, if you can call it a good morning, because there was an empty seat there. Alright guys, I'll take some more video tomorrow of the actual as I go anyway. I might prepare the potatoes tonight, this afternoon, and I've got cauliflower and broccoli and carrots, so that's what we'll be having. And I'll be doing a nice gravy, and I've got that pan because it'll catch the juices from the pork, so I can use some of the pork juices for the gravy. And I've got to make sure I've got some apples for some apple sauce. So I think I've got some apples in, but I don't know whether I've got enough for 7 people, because I'm usually the only one who likes apple sauce. Beryl used to like it. My son doesn't like it, so he never ate it. So it was either me and Beryl, but now Beryl's not here, it's just me, so I don't know how many of the others will like applesauce. So I'll make a bit, because it won't go off, because I'll eat it one way or the other. And if I don't eat it with the dinner, I could eat it with the dessert, so it won't go off. I also like cranberry sauce with my pork too, believe it or not. So oh well, I suppose we could call this our Christmas dinner tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing over Christmas. I certainly won't be cooking a turkey and a ham like I normally do. It'll be the first time in 60 years I haven't done it. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll bring you back when I get to the next stage of what I'm going to do. Well, there we go folks, I've got the pork on for my granddaughter and my grandson, and my daughter and my son-in-law, and me and Glyn. That's got another 4 hours to go, but I'm going to take the crackling off. So I've got that on the way now. In the meantime, I've had an early start. I got the potatoes to boil, but I'm going to roast the potatoes. I've got cauliflower and broccoli, and I've got carrots, and I'm going to make some gravy. So I'm having a go at making a video today. Hope it turns out okay, without much drama. And my granddaughter and grandson and my granddaughter's boyfriend Jack came down from Queensland, flew down from Queensland this morning for their grandma's funeral tomorrow. And I thought I'd do them a really nice. I had this piece of pork in. There's too much there for Glyn and I on our own, so I thought I might as well take opportunity to use that up, and whatever's left then I can slice up for sandwiches. And we'll see how we go with that. And it looks a nice piece of pork, to be honest. But I'm slow cooking it now. I had it on at 185 for 15 minutes. Then I did 10 minutes at 200 for the crackling on air fry. Now I've got it on roast, and I've got it on 170 for 2 hours. And then I'm going to have to do, I'll check it again with a thermometer. Then I'll check it again for probably another hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't want to overcook it. And I've made the applesauce, and they're coming over this afternoon. They're just going to stay with my daughter Diane. They've hired a cabin at the caravan park, and 'cause I ain't got no room here at the moment. Plus I haven't got the time or energy to look after them when they are here. I'm pulling all the strings now to do what I'm doing. But I started last night and peeling the veggies and things, and I'll get cracking on with the pork, get that finished, then I'll put the potatoes in and get the veggies going. Make some nice gravy, and hopefully I'll get some nice drippings off the pork for the gravy. And there's going to be 7 of us. Then I got 2 nephews coming tomorrow from Barrera. That's Beryl's brother's lads. So, and then I've got my nieces coming, Christina and Lisa, tomorrow. So there'll be 11 of us in the house tomorrow. I'm not having a wake, I'm just having a little family get together. I'll put some little nibblers on and what have you, you know, tomorrow, and if I have to I'll send out for some KFC, a bucket of KFC and some chips and corn, whatever I can get there. If they're hungry, or if they're staying, I don't know who's staying and who isn't, so I'm not in the mood to. They say celebrate your loved one's life. I've got nothing to celebrate at the moment. I'm still in mourning, and I'm not angry. I'm sad, but I'm not angry. And hopefully I can start getting some semblance back in my life and start to do things I like to do, although there is a bit of a guilt trip there at the moment when I think about things. I went into a cafe that I usually take Beryl in yesterday. It was very hard, and I'm passing all the places I used to take her and the tables we used to sit at, and the memories just come flooding back, you know, and every time I look around there's a reminder and I can't help that. But I don't I don't make any apologies for that either, because it's nice. I like to remember the things we did together, and I'm always going to remember the things we did together. But this is the first part of my healing, and I just hope things get better every day for me. And I'm sure they will, but they say time's a good healer. Alright, I'll bring you back in a bit when I get to the next stage. Right then, the pork's not finished. It's just hang on while I get my knife. Yes, that's the one I want. The pork's not finished, it's just the crackling that I want to get right. And I want to turn the pork over in another hour. So I'm going to take them off now. And I'm not going to overcook the crackling. We get Kashmiri, tribalistic, backward take, basically. I can't believe how good the crackling is, and all the times I've struggled doing it with other methods. And I've quite often got it right too, you know, don't get me wrong. I've had some good crackling other methods, but it's not as easy as doing it this way, I'll tell you. Right then, I hope you can see what I'm doing without my arm getting in the way. I am limited with space here. And we monitor 3,007 days a week for a private day. That costs £9 billion a year. Now all these sorts of figures, I can throw these figures out. I don't want to cut the meat if I can help it. Just want the crackling off. It's no longer that. It's now 6, 7, 8, 9%. In France, 11%. And it's growing. It sounds pretty damn good. Got an itchy eye. Sorry. What do you think is going to be? Keir Starmer is not you. You didn't get them to vote for somebody. That's your guy. This is a 4 kilo joint. Just under 4 kilos. About 20 million. That's us. Yeah. Ouch, 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 ouch. The working class have been told that their vote doesn't matter and they don't. And many people take that off with there. We don't. Do you think that as we look at Israel, do you think that we're how do you say right wing? Look at there. Conservative, nationalist. I'd say conservative, nationalist and strong. And when you see a man, I've watched things. I'm glad I got these gloves. I've got loads of gloves. I bought a full box full. But at the same time, now I'm going to put this on so this top gets done. No, I can understand why you're frustrated, but that's because there's pressure coming from. And I'm going to put that back in. That's not because Israel being told. Our public is to the nationalist conservative. And your leadership is strong, valued. I've got enough gloves I can toss them away if I have to. And I've got loads of dripping there. And that's gone back in at 170. Let me just get that. Get that before it runs all over my countertop. I would normally keep that, but I've got tons of it. They had a really good thick layer of fat in on this piece of pork. That's the secret to the crackling. You've got good fat and it's fairly thick and you can render it down and it gets hot. That's what makes the skin bubble up and go crispy. I suppose you know that though, you don't need to be told that. Right. Bit of a taste test. Oh my word, that's delicious. Oh my word. Wow. I say it every time. That's probably one of the best cracklings I've ever done. So, stick with me, folks. I'm not worried about the meat now. That's the best part of the. This is the best part of the meal, as far as I'm concerned. Can you hear the crackle? Oh wow! That is absolutely delish. Amazing. Alright folks, that's all I can show you for now. I've got another 3 hours to go. So I'll bring you back when I get to another stage. I just thought I'd let you see that and see how good that crackling is, but we'll all be fighting for that, I'm pretty sure. But guess who's going to win? I'm going to win, because I got the knife. Just kidding. We'll all have a fair share. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, back again. We've got the potatoes on the go. Just going to parboil them, and then I'm making the gravy now. I'm just hang on. Right, I've just parboiled the potatoes, and then I'm gonna put them in the air fryer now. So put the gravy in, and I got some great juices from the pork. I'll show you the pork when I start to carve it. I've got it covered up at the moment. Go down a bit. I'm going to move this over here. Right. I don't want lumpy gravy, and I don't want to put it through a sieve. So here we go. I'm not using any garlic today, none whatsoever. Go to 7 with the potatoes now, let them slowly boil. I'm cooking for 7 tonight instead of 2. That's going to be interesting. But my pork, I can't ask for anything better than the pork. I seem to ace that every time. I don't know why, but I can certainly cook pork now. Better than I've ever done. I've always been able to cook a decent pork. I've had it on my Webbers, I've had it on rotisseries, I've had it on charcoal, I've had it on electric, I've had it on wood. And I've got to admit, as much as I probably wouldn't have in the days gone by before I got one, the air fryer's the best. And I never thought I'd ever say that, but it's true. The gravy's not too bad. I might have to sieve it a bit. I think I'll see how it finishes up. I've never made this much gravy before, so I'm on new territory, new ground here. Well, it's not looking too bad, it's breaking up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to strain it. I've got a fair bit of gravy powder in there. Now, these are some of the juices from my pork. Oh, look at that. I might get the whisk in there and see if I can get... There's not many lumps in there, but there's a couple of little grainy lumps that don't look the best. I did dissolve it too before I put it in there, which makes me angry. Turn that down a bit. Taste time. Little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I'm just going to put a bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. Not much, just a little bit. And a little bit of pepper. So that's well seasoned now. So, okay folks, I'm just going to test these spuds and ouch! They're not far off. Another couple of minutes and I'll be able to dry them off and put them in the air fryer. And I'm going to cook them in the pork fat because there's a fair bit of pork fat there. So I'm going to do that. And I'll put this on simmer. Put it on number 1 because I don't want that cooking too quick. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit when I get to the next stage. I've not started the veggies yet. I'll get the potatoes could take up to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. So we'll see how we go with that. Okay folks, time to carve the pork. I'm just going to take a slab off it for sandwiches. Ooh, look at that. How good's that? Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow, that's nice. Nice pork. Very nice. It's just falling to pieces. I can't cut it properly. I should have let it go colder, but we like it hot. Doesn't matter. Wow. Right. Let's see. Put that over here. Put the broccoli on. Just give us a second, guys. I'm cooking for a feels like an army. That in the water. It'll steam mainly. Right, I'm back. Bring the gravy a stir. Put these over there. Now, I need 7 plates. I've got to open the door, so just give me a sec. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. That's got it. Sorry about that, folks. potatoes are done. Turn them up. Yep. Diane, can you just help me here now? That's alright, I won't do it. Well, there it is, folks. Let's have a bit of a go here. Nice. Carrots are done. That's good. The roast potatoes are good as them. Alright. Gotta clean the floor again. Well, that's it, folks. I've had a busy afternoon, so I'm going to call that quits. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Well, that pork's brilliant. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. Please keep your comments coming. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I've just got to get over tomorrow now. Then hopefully the healing begins. I can't promise anything, but we'll see. There's another spud. Alright, folks, I'll leave it there for now. Ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.